Hey, 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 it's Erica with a K, and I am here with another TWG Talks. And I am so excited because January is for jazz, and we are kicking off this top five jazz albums of all time with St. Louis's own Miles Davis. I am a St. Louis born and bred, a resident, native, whatever you want to call it. And so I had to start with Miles Davis. He was born in Alton, Illinois, but that's in the region, so, works for me. But first, let us shout out Jazz Time with Jarvis X. I used their YouTube channel to listen to the album. I love the way that you had your channel set up that allowed me to listen and know what's the name, title, and where the song started and ended. So it was really easy for me to kind of listen and learn the album through your channel. So shout out to Jazz Time with Jarvis X. And if you never listened to this album, use their page. I did. But anyway, let's get into this. All right. So Miles Davis Kinda Blue, released in 1959 on Columbia, chock full of jazz greats. One thing that I did read is that Wynton Kelly is noted on only playing on one song, and Bill Evans played on all of the rest. But the musicianship, you can't tell that they swapped out the lineup, or at least I couldn't, because I'm super new to jazz and everything was super, super perfect for me. But it is noted that there are two different piano players on this particular album. But there's some names that I recognize, like John Coltrane, but then, the rest of these folks I did not, but they were absolutely stellar as a sextet, okay? And then Miles Davis, this trumpet work is just impeccable, okay? Impeccable. Um, let's get into all of the tracks, okay? It's about 45 minutes or a little bit more, five tracks. So what? So what is superhero vibes, okay? This is when you look good, you smell good, you got somewhere to go. This is the track that you put on. It sounds familiar. I feel like it was in like a Spike Lee movie. It sounds familiar like that, like I've heard it before. Let me know if I'm right or if I'm wrong in the comments, okay? Is So What in any Spike Lee movies? Yeah, am I thinking something else? I don't know. Freddie Freeloader is peak luxury, okay? Champagne, cigars, caviar, diamonds, furs. This is the music you put on when you are living your best life and you need a soundtrack to go to it. It is tied for number one for me because Blue and Green is on the other side of that coin. If Freddie Freeloader makes me feel like the bossiest chick in the world, Blue and Green makes me feel like the sexiest chick in the world. It's the shortest song on the album. It's right in the middle of the album, but it is absolute fire. All Blue has probably got to be their like commercial success. It was probably everywhere, like Hot 100, top 10 on the records. Like it was probably in movies, TV, film, like everywhere. It's also the longest song on the album, and I can definitely see them using chunks for a movie or, playing it in the elevator, whatever. All Blue was probably everywhere. And then Flamenco Sketches, it rounds out the album. Was it my favorite? Not necessarily. It's a good end piece to the record. Again, it's not a skip insight on this album. So when it's over, I just start it all over. But Flamenco Sketches doesn't give me any particular vibe like some of the other tracks do. But still, all in all, these five tracks together make for an amazing 45-minute ride and a great introduction to jazz music. So if this is something that you are into, I would definitely add it to the collection. It is not a throwaway. It is an add to the collection. I'm actually going to look for it at my local record store because I want it on vinyl. Okay, I've listened to it so much. Shout out to Jarvis, Jazz Time with Jarvis, because I listened to it so much on their page. But this is definitely something that I would add to my collection. And if this sounds good to you, I would encourage you to do it too, all right? And this is what we do on TWG Talks. We talk about music and community and culture on Thursdays and how it works. You follow us on the Wilson Group LLC on Instagram. That's when we'll drop what album we'll be listening to for that week. And then on Thursdays, we have the review. And then we're just going to build a little community around it, all right? So TWG Talks is going to be on Thursdays here on YouTube, and we would love for you to join the tribe. Okay, again, if this is the kind of content that you're into, I need you to like, I need you to share, I need you to subscribe. January is for jazz, and so our first album of the month is Miles Davis' Kind of Blue for the top 5 jazz albums of all times. Do you have it? Do you not have it? Put it in the comments. Let us know. Is this something you're going to think about adding? Listen to it. Any of the songs that I listed that you like? Let me know. Let me know. Talk to me. I talk back. All right. This is TWG Talks, and this has been Erica with a K. And I will see you on Thursday. Again,